Hi there, my name's Jonathan. I'm part of the education team here at Shortcuts. So we're going to make this video today. It's a bit of an extension around the theme that we've been having really through COVID, which is how you can communicate with your clients. So what we've done, we've created this brand new feature for you, so it's pretty exciting. There are two parts to this feature. Now, one is a pre-arrival message, so you can actually set this up and then just leave that to go out to every single client at a predetermined time before their arrival into your salon or shop or clinic. That's up to anywhere up to 24 hours before their appointments. So I'll be showing you that first of all, and then I'll be showing you how to set up some templates. And then you can use those templates as what we call like ad hoc messaging. So that is a personalized message for a particular client for a particular reason. So first of all, what I'm going to do is you can see here, we've got the appointment book. So you should be familiar with these icons across the top. So I'm just going to go to that top left one there, the menu. Now there in the menu, what we're going to do, we're going to go down to the communications setup. So I'm just going to move myself out of the way a little bit there and click on the communications. Now we've got the two options. Now they're both in here, so you don't need to go anywhere else. So just into the communications setup. We've got marketing and SMS templates. So first of all, we're going to go into your marketing. So as you can see, we have our marketing campaigns there down the left-hand side. And about 2/3 of the way down, you'll notice the pre-arrival instructions. Just going to select that. Now, already in my little demo site here, we have this up and running for our clients. I'm going to show you what we've got running here. So for our send schedule, we've got this one going 30 minutes before the appointment start time. Now, even though we've got the SMS and email both running at the same time, they don't run so it's sort of independently. You can't set the SMS maybe for 10 hours before and the email 2 hours before, for example. They will both go out at the same time, depending on how your client prefers to be contacted. So at the moment, we've got this one for 30 minutes before their appointments. Campaign name is whatever you want to call the campaign name. That's up to you. The client doesn't see that. So I'm just going to click on email and see what we've got in here. So just here we've got hi customer's name. Thanks for booking your booking at our little test site here. Your booking details are as follows. Please wait for further instructions from our team before arriving at reception. Now I can just say anything in there. If it's COVID related, then that's great. You can tell them maybe that they need to come in and maybe just let themselves be known, and then maybe wait in a separate area outside or wherever that may be. Maybe it's because they need to fill out a form, so they can come in and they can grab that form and they can fill that out maybe 10 minutes before their appointment, so you can remind them, please turn up 10 minutes before your appointment. Now, what will happen in your email, you can see there, if we just go back to the top of this sort of shaded area, the reason it's shaded at the moment is because it's prohibiting me from being able to click on that. So because it's already activated, it is grey at the moment. So you can display your logo, that will already go in there for you. You can also display an image if you want to. How you can do that is just tick that box and then choose your file. So just grab that picture from your desktop or wherever you have that on your hard drive. Try to make sure that the image is 600 by 300 pixels. That just ensures that it doesn't get distorted when it's been uploaded. The subject is what the client will see in their inbox, so please just take a little bit of care about what you want to write in there. Just to the right of that, it says you can insert a field. That's fine. That field will either go into the subject line or down into the body. So you can see we've already got a couple of those fields down in the body of the email there. So hi customer's first name, that's what we call sort of a fill field. So that will go in there and have the client's correct name when they receive that email, and also their correct booking details. There's quite a few things in that insert field box that you can choose. If I just deactivate this for a second and click on that box, you'll be able to see we've got quite a few fields in there that you're able to use if you want to. We've got then the body of the email, so please go through and just pop in there as much as you like. This is an email, so there's no restriction on the amount of characters you can use. Then we also have the offer, the book button, and the check-in button. Now this is really because it's in the marketing area, so it's just following the same format, has the same template. Now the one thing you do need to remember for your pre-arrival instructions, it is not a marketing campaign. So what I mean by that is, Even though we have the add the offer here, like I said, it's just following that same sort of template that we have for the other marketing campaigns. So please be careful. I advise really not adding an offer because it's not designed as a marketing platform. If your client does opt out of this message that you send to them, that also means that they're opting out of your communication in the confirmation information that you have in your normal Fusion, your desktop version of Shortcuts. So when you're sending out that text, I know this is an email, so this will be slightly different. But in the text, that would definitely apply if we set up the SMS. If we just come down here, down to the bottom, we send this out to the client. They opt out. That means they're not receiving your SMS confirmations now in the future. So please be careful. This is set up not as a marketing tool, but more as an appointment related tool. So please just be careful to use it in that sort of fashion. Now, obviously, you don't really need the book now button because they're about to arrive into the salon, so we don't need that. Maybe if you're a barber's, you might want to have the check-in. So you could say, hey, so you're due in half an hour. How about checking in now? So you could also do that if you wanted. When you're ready, please don't go straight down to the done button. That's what quite a few people seems to be sort of missing, that if you don't scroll all the way down and you don't see the activate button at the bottom and you go straight to done, that is not going to activate the campaign. So please make sure you scroll all the way down, have a little preview of your email, send yourself a test, make sure you're happy with how it looks, activate, you'll see it will then go grey, and then just click on done. The only thing really I need to point out with your SMS is the characters used. So you'll see just underneath here that we have at the moment 124 out of 138. So the opt-out option is attached already to the end of your message. That's why you've got 138 characters. So try to make sure that you don't go over the 138. That means then you'll only be sending out one SMS just to keep your costs down. So I'm just going to reactivate that again. So hopefully you understand that. That's just to go through and you've got that pre-arrival instruction. Your client will receive that at whatever time you decide to send that out. Now you can send that out up to anywhere 24 hours beforehand. Now it is in minutes, so please don't put 24 thinking it's in hours. Just for your reference there, a whole day, 24 hours is 1,440 minutes. So that is the limit of what you can pop into that box there.